This presentation will critically analyse the impact of social media on body image concern, focusing particularly on female adolescents and young women. Decades of research has documented the supposedly negative impact that traditional media such as television and magazines has had on girls' body image. However, the increasing popularity of social media has resulted in a growing fear of effects that this may have on girls' body image. In 2012, MPs recommended that all school children should take part in compulsory body image and self-esteem lessons, suggesting that this is now a dominant problem within childhood. However, Turner suggests that with each new wave of innovation in the media, this results in a cycle of panicked debates surrounding the potentially detrimental effects of such new technologies. It is therefore important that the possible consequences of social media on body image concern is explored in order to understand its impact. It has been suggested that social media is the playing fields for today's youth, where lessons are learned and attitudes are formed in relation to body image. The concept of body image concern is often defined in a number of different ways in the literature, including body dissatisfaction, a drive for thinness, and self-objectification. Williams and Ricciardelli have highlighted numerous ways in which social media could promote body image concerns. These include exposure to unrealistic body images, pressure to conform, and internalization of appearance ideals, to name a few. A correlation study conducted by Tigerman and Slater suggested that internet exposure, particularly on social networking sites such as Facebook, was correlated with body image concern. Facebook users scored significantly higher on all indicators of body image concern when compared to their non-user counterparts, suggesting that this could be associated with high levels of internalization of the thin ideal, body surveillance, and a drive for thinness. Additionally, a study conducted by Mia and Gray found that elevated appearance exposure on social media, such as viewing, posting, and commenting on images, was also correlated to weight dissatisfaction, the thin idealization, and self-objectification among female high school students. From a theoretical perspective, Foucault's theory of governmentality could be associated with female body image concern. This concept emphasizes that with neoliberal politics, the emphasis upon social regulation reflects a shift in political governance towards self-regulation. Rose furthers Foucault's debate, suggesting that self-regulation is achieved by psychological narratives and technologies that infiltrate the individual subjectivities of ordinary people and through preying on people's anxieties. It could therefore be suggested that such strategies enhance female body image concern through social networking sites such as Facebook, which emphasize self-regulatory behavior. Foucault's use of Bentham's panopticon prison metaphor extends this argument further and provides a visual structure as to how social media and body image concern may be linked. Foucault suggests that the function of panopticon is to induce in the inmate a state of conscious and permanent visibility that ensures the automatic functioning of power. When using social media, we are both guards and prisoners, watching and implicitly judging each other's images, comments, and posts. This suggests that social media is a powerful form of self-regulation that assists in understanding the impact it may have on body image concern. However, it could be argued that social media is not as negatively impacting as research has suggested. In comparison to traditional media, which has previously been attacked due to its representation of a homogeneous female body, emphasizing the thin ideal, researchers have suggested that social media messages have potential to represent a much more diverse construction of male and female bodies. As images are mainly produced and disseminated by users of social media that are amateur and independently produced content, there is a greater opportunity for users to compare themselves to peers, where comparisons may not be as confronting as those found on television or in magazines. Furthermore, although the previous studies emphasized the relationship between social media usage and body image concern, a longitudinal study conducted by Smith et al. Analyzing a range of different social media platforms did not find any associations between social media usage and body image concern at baseline or 6 months on. The variation in social media platforms mean that some platforms may impact on girls' body image concerns more than others. It is thus important that researchers consider the impact of each social media platform separately if findings are to be valid. It has also been argued that current research surrounding social media and body image concern relies too heavily on a narrow construct of body image concern. From a cultural perspective, the westernised thin ideal is often associated with body image concern. However, different cultures may emphasise different elements of body image dissatisfaction. Research in this area may be advanced if literature moves away from the fixation on the thin ideal and incorporates cross-cultural body ideals. In conclusion, it is evident that research conducted has produced conflicting results. It is therefore crucial that research is continued in order to understand the complexities of this modern phenomenon and its impact on body image.